Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. We continue reading from Caitaniya Caritamita Adi Leela, chapter 10. We are reading the purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada to text 113. Another name of Thakur Sharanga Das was Sharanga Thakur. Sometimes he was also called Sharangapani or Sharangadhara. He was a resident of Navadvip in the neighborhood known as Modrumadvip, and he used to worship the Supreme Lord in a secluded place on the bank of the Ganges. So Sharanga Thakur, he was he used to stay in Modruma Dvip, Navadvip, in the neighborhood known as Modruma Dvip. There are these 9 islands: Navadvip, Antardvip, Shimantadvip, Godruma Dvip. Then there is Koladvip, Ritudvip, Janudvip, Modrumadvip, Rudradvip. I forgot one in between. So anyway, there are the 9 islands, and Sharanga Thakur used to stay in Madrumadvip. He was not accepting disciples, but he was repeatedly being inspired from within by the Supreme Personality of Godhead to do so. So he was very qualified, but he was not taking on any disciples. But within the heart, the Paramatma kept telling him, hey, you need to initiate someone. Thus, one morning he decided, whomever I see, I shall make my disciple. So this is now what he has thought, because he was not wanting to take any disciples, but Paramatma from within kept telling him, no, you should, you should. So he decided one morning, theek hai, today morning, the first person I see, I'm going to make him my disciple. But then what happens? When he went to the bank of the Ganges to take his bath, by chance he saw a dead body floating in the water, and he touched it with his feet. This immediately brought the body to life, and Thakur Sharanga Das accepted him as his disciple. Because he had decided, okay, whoever I'm going to see today, the first person I see, I'm going to initiate him. And this is his qualification, that he saw a dead body, a small boy. And just by touching him, the boy came to life and he initiated him. This disciple later became famous as Thakur Murari, and his name is always associated with that of Sri Saranga. So this boy later on, his name became Thakur Murari. His disciplic succession still inhabits the village of Shar. There is a temple at Mamagachi that is said to have been started by Saranga Thakur. So in Mamagachi, Saranga Thakur started a temple. Not long ago, a new temple building was erected in front of a bakula tree there, and it is now being managed by the members of the Gaudiya Math. Gaudiya Math was started by Shri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada. It is said that the management of the temple is now far better than before. In the Gorgonadesh Dipika 172, it is stated that Saranga Thakur was formerly a gopi named Nandimukhi. So this Saranga Thakur, who became famous, and he initiated this dead, the boy who was dead, and he brought him back to life. He in Gorgonadesh Dipika, we understand his personality in Krishna Lila as Nandimukhi. He was a gopi by the name of Nandimukhi. Some devotees say that he was formerly Prahlad Maharaj. But Sri Kavi Karnapur says that his father, Shivananda Sen, does not accept this proposition. So some people say that Saranga Thakur was Prahlad Maharaj, but Kavi Karnapur, he's the author of Gaurugana Desh Dipika, and his father's name is Shivananda Sen. Shivananda Sen used to bring all the devotees from Bengal to Orissa, Jagannath Puri, to meet Lord Chaitanya every year during the Chaturmasya period, and he would make all the arrangements, pay for the tolls, pay for all the everything for the journey for the devotees. So Shivananda Sen does not accept that Saranga Thakur is Prahlad Maharaj, but that his identity is Nandimukhi. They say that Haridas Thakur, no, I'm sorry, not Haridas Thakur, what's that? Vasudev. Haridas Thakur also. Haridas Thakur is Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma. But Vasudev Datta, right? He is Prahlad Maharaj. So, reading on. Jagannath Tirtha Viprashi Janakinath Gopala Acharya Ara Vipravanina. The 78th branch of the original tree was Jagannath Tirth. The 79th was the Brahmana Sri Jankinath. The 80th was Gopalacharya. And the 81st was the Brahmana Vaninath. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes in his Anubhasya, Jagannath Tirth was one of the 9 principal sannyasis who were Lord Chaitanya's associates. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master. He wrote his commentary, which is called Anubhasya. And he's saying Jagannath Tirth is one of the 9 principal sannyasis, 9, the close associates of Lord Chaitanya. Vaninath Vipra was a resident of Chanpahati, a village in the district of Burdwan near the town of Navadvip, the police station of Pushbasthali, and the post office of Samudragar. So Jagannath Tirtha is the 78th branch, and 79th branch is Jankinath. And he is Vaninath. Is this the same Vaninath Vipra? Because he's writing Brahmana Jankinath. Vipra Sri Jankinath, by the name of Sri Jankinath. So he is staying in this district of Burdwan in Chanpahati. Okay, the temple there was very much neglected, but it was renovated in the Bengali year 1328 AD 1921. So not very long ago. It's renovated in the 1921 by Sri Paramananda Brahmachari, one of Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's disciples, who reorganized the Seva Puja, worship in the temple, and placed the temple under the management of the Sri Caitanya Math of Sri Mayapur. In the temple, as it now exists, the deity of Sri Gaur Gadadhar is worshipped strictly according to the principles of the revealed scriptures. In some of the temples, Gaur Gadadhar deities are worshipped. Not everyone can worship Gaur Gadadhar together. One has to be very, very qualified to be able to do it. Usually we always worship Gaur Nitai. But the very qualified devotees who are in that mood, they only worship Gaur Gadadhar. And in this temple, Gaur Gadadhar are being worshipped according to the scriptures. The deity worship cannot be according to one's mind or imagination, or I should do this, I should do that. No, in the scriptures it's mentioned how the worship of the deity has to be performed. Chanpahati is 2 miles away from both Samudragar and the Navadvip station of the Eastern Railway. So some geography was given. Here 80th was Gopalacharya and the 81st was Brahmana Vaninath. So we just heard about Vaninath Brahmana. He is the 81st. So we'll stop here for today and then we'll continue reading tomorrow. Did anyone have any question or comment? No. Thank you so much for listening and joining in. Caitaniya Caritamita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare Krishna.